Capricorn, we're going to take a look to see what is in store for you for the month of July. Whether this is your sun, moon, rising, you're interested in career, money, or love, we'll talk about what is on the table for you for July. And if you'd like to know personally what's in store for you, you can click the link in bio or description box or go to guidancebymona.com to book your monthly mastery reading. All right, Capricorn. And, I could just hear myself saying to you all while I was shuffling, Capricorn, I hope you have the best month. And I genuinely do. I feel that for some of you, you may have recently been going through a little something. I feel like the majority of the world is going through something at this time. But something about the month of July comes in and it kind of breaks up some of the monotony. So things that have just consistently felt like bullshit. I got some own things in my personal life where I could think of things where it's just like, God damn, it seems like lately it's always something with this particular thing. I see those things shifting for you here. Now, with that being said, I definitely do feel like the challenge for you all here this month, Capricorn, is going to be to err on the side of positivity, despite the fact that you're feeling like things have consistently been a little meh. They will change, they will shift, they will grow. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge for you to show up in full faith or to be able to consistently push yourself forward and things of that nature. That's so crazy. No other cards for the theme of your month. You guys are like my 7th monthly reading, and I feel like everybody else had quite a few cards that came out. But the thing for you here in July, Capricorn, seems to be about balance. Seems to be about balance. And I know I said it a few times, but I keep saying it because it's really, really important and crucial, and I want you to hear me. I want you all to make sure you do whatever you need to do to try to stay out of that really dark place of mind here this month, to make sure that whatever you told yourself you were going to do, or however you promised yourself you would show up here this month, whatever you would put on a brave face and deal with head on here, that you actually do it this month, Capricorn. I definitely do see there being a lot of new beginnings available to you, but even again with the straddling two worlds, like I feel like there are a number of things for you in your life, Capricorn, where you're struggling, you're battling, you're going through, and it's because you are like continuing to believe that your only option is to keep suffering through these things here. And you're gonna have to go ahead and free yourself in the month ahead. This has to be the most stern monthly reading that I've done thus far, where there just seems to be a number of lessons, especially for those of you where the disappointment is coming in because of your career, the amount of money that you make, whatever you are feeling like you should have achieved or done by now. This feels like something about how you are showing up in your life as an adult, right? That's the societal version of those things, that this needs to shift for you all here this month. And you need to make sure that you are erring on the side of hope. You're erring on the side of potential. You are erring on the side of possibility. There may be some room for promotions for you to really elevate this month in general. For a lot of you, I feel like you're going to either be working very well on saving, getting focused on what you're doing here, really grounding and settling into who you are as an individual and what you're going to be focused on, especially as it relates to your career, your finances, your money, and all of the things that you show up and do for others. So like in any way that someone or something is relying on you in order for it to focus here or function here this month, my beautiful Capricorns, you are going to be shifting and shaping the way that you show up in those places as well. even looking at this grounding card again, like I said, Capricorn, I feel like you're really needing to make sure that you are focused on whatever it is you're trying to create for yourself, whatever it is you're hoping to be able to create for yourself. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Like I said, I can tell that things have been a bit difficult. I could tell that you have a lot of reasons for feeling like maybe not the most positive things about career or relationships or whatever in your life you may be struggling, Capricorn. And if it's just overall, do know that this is the fork in the road that you cross over and you experience whatever needs to happen in order for you to continue to grow forward. As far as love is concerned, for those of you where you're having some difficulties in love, I would anticipate you would continue to have those difficulties, but it's not meant for you to continue to go around and around and around in a circle with those things. It's meant for you to determine what makes the most sense for you next, whether it's leaving that relationship or setting some sort of a boundary here. And for those of you where you are single and you're wondering where love may be, I feel like it may be a little far off. Definitely do focus on other things here this month as opposed to being disappointed about what you don't have or what hasn't yet come in that's in love, in finance, in all areas. It's time to get into business. You are ready to take the challenge and be your boss. Your experience is enough to create your enterprise. Like I said, I definitely do see some leveling up energy here. For those of you where you've been wanting to launch a business, you're wondering when the best point is going to be to launch a business or even just think about starting something like that for yourself, I would encourage you to go ahead and get a move on with it here this month. I feel like the way that this works out for you is absolutely going to be in your favor, and it's something that you deserve to experience here, Capricorn, especially with how difficult things seem to have been for you leading up to this month. Not saying it's the absolute worst, but I'm saying some of you are definitely dealing with some things that don't bring you an abundance of joy. If you need a personal reading, please do. Again, visit me at guidancebymona.com or click the link in bio or description box. Keep moving forward. You got this. And then there's something better is here at the bottom of the deck as well. I feel like that's what you're going to realize and recognize here. Someone needs to be very mindful of the music that they're listening to, the things that you're singing, the things that you're saying, even the Wish Wisely card. Had come out and then the music card was there. So just be real mindful. If you listen to anything or focus on anything that's just like overly negative, Capricorn, July is not the month for you to feed into that, okay? Because that could easily manifest for you into your life. That is what I have. Hit the like button, drop a comment below. Love you. Bye.